Yo, back at it, baby. Back like we never left. I want to talk about Cooper Dejean, right? I've seen a lot of scuttlebutt, a lot of people who, you know what I'm saying, right? He's a polarizing cat. No doubt about that. He's a polarizing cat. He probably shouldn't be because it's the year 2024. Some of these things that we have that are deeply rooted in society need to be let go, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we're around in our lifetime for shit like this to be let go and we can just judge people off of merit, right? And if we're talking about merit, Cooper Dejean at the cornerback position is very, very good. And I want to talk about stuff that's applicable. So in elaborating this, right, this is not a highlight channel. This is a film study. So stuff will be paused and rewound ad nauseum. We'll just focus on little tiny aspects, just like when I played. So if you're looking for people just to be throwing up highlights and shit like that, you came to the wrong spot. So that's not that here, baby. We get it in here at Top Billin, right? So if you're talking about a Vic Fangio scheme, what would you want? It's heavy zone usage in this scheme. So you're gonna have somebody who they don't have to run the rails, they have to run the alley. You have to come up and run support. You have to be able to decipher between different zone sequencing. Be able to turn those hips, flip, come back downhill, drive on the ball, all that type of stuff. This man does that already at Iowa. That's their game. I noticed that they went and targeted a couple of corners that play a lot of zone, right? I did that with the Quinion Mitchell study about 6 weeks ago. I checked that out. That's very applicable for what the Philadelphia Eagles are doing. And Cooper Dejean, man, this is a lot of the stuff that I see on film that your man Vic Fangio always leans on. I think he could play outside corner for the Philadelphia Eagles. And if you think about it, now I don't let's not mince words. If he played safety, cool. I don't have any control over that. I think he'd be a very good safety. The nickel position, perhaps, whatever. My spot I want to see him at, if not safety, is definitely outside corner where he played at in college. I think the guy could do it, especially in a Fangio type scheme. So you have two older corners in James Bradbury and, of course, Darius Slay. I would think both of those guys are gone after this year. After that, you have a couple of guys with some question marks, Eli Ricks and Keely Ringo. You got a 4th or 5th round draft pick for Keely Ringo, undrafted free agent, and Eli Ricks. They're not tried and true by any stretch of the imagination. I expect Quinion Mitchell to come in immediately and push for a starting position or at least heavy rotation. Cooper Dejean, I will put him in the mix right there as well, right? So a lot of people talking about him coming in and immediately unseating Reed Blankenship. I don't want to see that. To me, Reed Blankenship was the best player in the secondary last year, and anybody saying differently, you know what I'm saying, just has some ulterior motives about themselves because who played better than him? Not saying that was a high standard, right? You know what I'm saying, delivered by anybody, but he was still the best of the worst, right? He was the tallest dwarf. So, you know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, let's check this out right here with Cooper Dejean.
Top Billin, Uptown Murf.
Top Billin.
The object of a lot of zone beaters is to test your eye discipline and to test your football intelligence. We have Cooper Dejean right here. So he's playing a vertical zone. You're going to have a route come into his zone from this side. His initial man is going to bend it inside. They want to see if he's undisciplined enough to follow his man inside, which would leave this particular section right here, right, bone dry, right? He'd be working bone dry. They'd be working naked back here. So they also send something. They know that this looks to be sort of like cover 6, right? Cover 2 on one half, cover 4 on the other there. The safety here drives on the ball as well. Something triggers him right here, and it's set up to be that way. But if you're smart like Cooper Dejean and you understand these zone concepts and you have that type of athleticism, you can see what he does right here. Look at this. Doesn't follow inside, stays over the top, and bang! Got him something nasty right there, right? Get him with the Shane Victorino John right there, right? And then when he gets the ball in his hands afterwards, man, he is nasty, right? No diddy. Check this out from here. Get it right there. You can see him slightly bait him to the inside. My man still throws it, and look who's there. where it should have been a vacation, right? It should have been a huge vacation in the zone right there. They had it set up perfectly. Watch the safety drive on the route inside. So the safety triggers with the inside route of the guy who was initially Reed Blankenship's. And look at that. Reed Blankenship stays over top. Bang. That's exactly what you want in zone. And to have this type of return ability afterwards, you can tell this guy can straight up run. And he has a feel for that. He needs to be on special teams ASAP too. Sick. All right, check this out. What do you notice? That would be the Fangio spacing here, right? Matter of fact, this is very close for a Fangio scheme. This is the Fangio press. Right? But listen, he's going to be defending vertically here, and you can see his ability to work from this type of spacing here. Coming out of that pedal, right? Work the pedal, immediately turn, challenge, and he's right in there, leaving him no room to really throw the ball. So I wish we had a better angle from right here. The all-22 sometimes is not the best, but you can see him, right? How to stay in someone's hip pocket immediately, right? Be at arm's length right there. Then you get back into the pocket. You can see right there, he's good enough to reach out and touch someone there. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, he has to do a better job of tracking the ball while it's in flight. He's very good at being there. But even in being there, you can still allow a completion if you just don't turn and track the ball. We know we can. We saw, obviously, on the other one where he tracked like he was Shane Victorino out this moment, or Andrew Jones, right? But right here, he's in the hip pocket, and, man, he just plays the man, right? I'm not sure if that's how they teach it at Iowa. Some of these people will teach it, right? His fans, they have any – I don't think anything back in the day with no cross with Nick Saban and anybody like that. But some people will teach you to play the man instead of playing the ball, like playing the ball through the man, if you get what I'm saying in that aspect. Now, this is an empty rep, right? This is some shit that most people probably not going to like, right? But this is what I do, right? I'll sit here and study something for like 15 minutes that's not even really anything, right? Just to get certain aspects. I really like this rep from him right here. I see him coming out that pedal, and look at him immediately turn and try to get in phase with the hip pocket there. Let me go back on that angle right here. I'm like, come on, man, why don't you just show the highlights, Cletus? No, we're not doing that here. Oh my God, I like that right there. To see the fluidity of the hips. I wish we could see it a little bit better right there, but you can see if you're able to stay in somebody's hip pocket or whatever like that, you leave them that window of opportunity, shit gets small than a mug, right? So my man's throwing out his eye, and that's my Rutgers Scarlet Knights too, so I don't like to see these type of throws there, but Cooper Dejean's not giving them nowhere to throw. Go back one more time on this one right here. Look at that. Off man, shuffle, butt to the sideline. Just like have I said it 50 million times with James Bradbury. He excels in stuff like that. When you have somebody like JB doing shit that he can't do, trying to play him on the inside, right? When he had them fucking diving board hips, right? His hips is unflexible than a mug, right? Going to pop them pistons and shit in his hips. It's not going to work out like that. So having JB be able to do stuff like that will definitely do wonders for him if he's on the team. But you can see plainly here that Cooper Dejean is able to do stuff like that as well, and he's doing it in college and will only serve to get better with NFL teachings from a Vic Fangio. Empty rep, he's working against his post, but we get to see something a little bit different. Now he's close quarters mirroring. Look at that. Let him fall off the cliff, stay in the hip pocket. He was supposed to have help over the top, but the safety messed up. So sometimes you can get that as well, where you can be in a slight trail because you know you have help over the top to kind of bait the quarterback into something like that. But if we see right here, he opens up the gate, immediately takes shape and takes presence there, running, and he's just as fast as the next man, right? Look at that, right in the post. Is the post with a break right now, right? On the stem there, he's right in the hip pocket. Not sure what the safety was doing. He was caught flat-footed, but that is a very great rep right there with something a little bit closer. Now, Iowa's schedule, you know what I'm saying, they're not playing the best of offensive teams. There's a ton of great defense being played in the Big Ten, but in that side of the bracket right there, there's a lot of more teams that just don't have it like that on offense. So, and it is what it is right there on that aspect. So here we go again, testing that eye discipline. Watch this. Trying to bait him to go inside and switch off right there. Switch release. didn't take it. Excellent football intelligence. Right, this could have been a Two Stooges moment here with his man, bing, right, bumping into each other like that, which his man did, but he stayed the course and switched off with his man. And you can see this was set up really good with a rollout, right, a sprint out actually, right. Trying to get this rub action going on here. Pause. How many times do we see with the Eagles unable to banjo? There you go right here. This man's banjoing. Bang, banjo that stayed in his zone and grabbed the next man in his zone, left the quarterback with nowhere to go. Excellent defense right there. Throw that shit away. You get them trying to work this pivot route, and watch how he slow plays this when he's able to get eyes on the quarterback. See that? Getting eyes on the quarterback, able to undercut the route, pick six. To the house. Grass blades chopped. See it right here? Graham Mertz kind of late on it. Not going to happen right there. What we going to do about that right there? That is an excellent judge, right? Spatial awareness. Oh. Go back to it again. Full speed. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely one of those routes that you would want to come to right away. You don't want to make that your second read. One more time. Mount the pedal, phase it in, undercut it, grass, blades, chopped. I love this play right here. It definitely teaches or tests your eye discipline, and it teaches you something about somebody here. Working in that zone again. You see him as the left corner most of the time, so you know they're playing aside. He's the left corner. You get that inside right, that in-breaking route right here. You get behind that, come in kind of like a switch release, following inside as well on a trail, kind of on like a vapor trail. Then you get the back out of the backfield. They want him to peek inside or really go hard inside, right? No diddy. And they want to hit the back out of the backfield here. But watch him work with each route as it develops. All right, let the first one go. Roll with the tight end, then drive back on the running back. You saw what he was about to do there? He was going to let, right? That was his initial assignment. He's too far inside. He's not going there. He's staying in his zone there. Flips, shuffle, butt to the sideline. Bang, let that go. And then he's still looking down upfield or downfield, however you want to see that right there. At the running back, he was going to drive and make the tackle on him as well. Suppose he would have went all the way inside there with the tight end and you would have saw the running back right here by himself. That could have been trouble. That's how you play that, man. Let's see it from this angle. Look at that. You see that? Oh, you can really see it right there, how it starts to take shape and develop. Here he is right here. So you got that reduced, right? Kind of starts off on the inside, gets back into that shuffle, back to the sideline there. Nope. Now you see him stop with the running back. Football intelligence, eye discipline, everything you could think of all wrapped up in one. We're going to shut it down right there. Wanted to talk about his tackling ability, but I want to do that on something else right there. Really try to get the aspects of his game and see where he would best be served to play. Obviously, he can play at a myriad of spots, so it's not up to us. There's about them finding the best way to get him on the field. Special teams, I believe, will be that as well. But, man, I love doing stuff like this, man. This gets me back to the basics, man. I feel like my shit was getting lost with all the fandom stuff, which was never a thing in my career for 11 years. So we're going to go back to the basics, baby. You know, all that bullshit we was doing before. Don't worry about all that, right? We back on it, doing it like that, all right? So much love to everybody out there, man. Your boy Jersey Murf as always, baby. Make sure you hit my thanks button, man. You know I'll be serving that hibachi out there. So all the people out there, man, make sure you show love and show support that way, all right? Your boy Jersey Murf. Much love, baby. Salute.
Top Billin, Uptown Murf.
Top Billin, villains.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.